Good morning, Highly Adequate Reviews here, talking about the NarBA from NarMods. This is a little single coil banger RDTA. It's got a single slotted airflow, similar to the Drifter, which is not surprising considering Nareg of NarMods and Roberto, formerly of Hobo Customs, are friends. So let's talk about it and see if I like it or not, and maybe if you would like it. First of all, the construction, all made of 316 stainless steel. No gaps, no real issues or anything. O-rings are they're secure. You could hold this on a mod and it's not going to fall off, but they're not death grippy tight. The fastening is done by two post screws. They use just a single flathead on each. I don't have it built up because I'm going to send it off to a friend actually later today. But yeah. So anyway, what I found works best is a 2.5 millimeter coil, roughly about the width of this ramp here, and yeah, 2.3 is just a little bit too restrictive. If you want to hear it, of course that's with nothing, no coil to block it. Yep. So the fastening could be a little better. That's just a product of the screws. Anyways, the machining, he always leaves his marks here, but it's top quality, I believe 316 stainless steel. So RDTA, so you put your single coil up, above the ramp, and I found it works a little bit better when it's close to the post. Anyways, you're gonna wick it. I like it a little bit loose. I believe it's either 2.5 or 3 millimeters. I'm not a technical expert, by the way, but enough wick so that you can put it in, and I just barely put it in so you can see it from the side. And when you vape, you tilt it, either airflow up or airflow down. Yeah. So, excuse me. It vapes pretty, it vapes pretty great. He has 3 products, the NarDA, the NarDA, which is his RDA, the NarTA, which uses a similar airflow to the NarDA, and then the NarBA. If you're looking for a tank, I prefer this to the NarDA for sure. Alright, which brings us to the next thing. Price is $140 US. It's available through his website, on his Facebook group. You got to be in the Facebook group, unfortunately, have 2 people vouch you in and all that. It is what it is, but considering other products on the market for a top quality, flavor RDTA, this is as good as it gets. Nareg's a good guy, runs a tight ship. Never heard of any issues, but if there are any issues, he'll take care of you for sure. And sorry guys, this isn't my forte. It's not going to be, the best review out of me. Oh, by the way, look at that drip tip. It's a little short, really secure, quite comfortable on the lips, reasonably wide diameter. I want to say it holds, I'm not even going to take a guess. It's like 2.5 mils of juice once you have your cotton in there. And wicking is pretty easy. Just put it through the holes, just barely in there. You got a fill port, which uses, you can fit your Gorilla bottles in there, but glass stripper bottles work perfectly fine. Wicking is pretty well, and it also seals well when you have it, so it's not going to leak out on you like other RDTAs do. Anyways, my quality assessment, depending on how you vape, it might be a little different, but for me, it's on the edge of adequate to highly adequate. You know, if this is an arbitrary 1 to 5 scale, I'd say it's probably a 4, just because you can get that same great flavor you're used to out of the NarDA. But you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, I like a nice, you know, wet saturated vape, and I'm not able to get that, you know, the same way that I'm able to get out of a regular RDA. So if you're trying to say, you know, should I get this or should I get a NarDA? I mean, it kind of depends on how you like to vape. This is hassle free, but I don't know. I'm sending it on to a friend. I'll put it that way, because you know, I like the squonk. I like to use bottom fed setups, and I don't know. There's no real benefit using an RDTA than using just a regular RDA bottom fed. You know, for me, you get slightly better flavor. Again, this is, you know, the best RDTA I ever use. But I'll put it this way. You know, it's like you get your Ferrari, you get your Porsche, whatever, you know, but you get the California edition, you know, and that's not a diss, but it's a little bit limited, you know, what you can do. Again, you're gonna have to tilt it to wick it, and it's never gonna be it's not gonna be as wet as I necessarily like it, you know. Your coil's gonna be a little bit dry, and I'd always prefer an RDA over an RDTA. But with that said, if you want to buy an RDTA, you know, you like to vape with your tilting the mod, you don't want to worry about constantly dripping, or if you drive a lot, I would still say get a squonk, get a bottom fed setup, but you know, for what you're getting here for 140, I mean, it's still great. It's still great. You got your old style, you know, non-BF mods. I would consider picking one up just for that. And would I buy another? That said, you know, I'm sending it off to a friend. You know, because he's really been wanting one, and I feel kind of bad because I'm not sure I would use it every day. So I'm sending it off. But you know, more become available in the future, I'd give it another swing. Or if you're crazy enough that you do like tanks, you'd probably want to buy another as well. So it's probably a very crappy review. I don't know how I'm gonna, you know, if I'm gonna be doing reviews in the future, but you know, my plan is to just be honest with you guys. You know, your fit and finish, what you're getting. It's you know, stainless. Top cap, very slammed. Oh, by the way, I didn't talk about it, but your top cap is extremely reduced, and I do like that. So I know the whole August 8th thing is, you know, a lot of people play by those rules, and that, you know, rightly so. But I would love to see, you know, the single coil, you know, just this part, just a little RDA without the tank. I think that would vape quite the treat. You know. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching.